He's trying to bury his ball in the couch. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Fucker. Yeah, he for some reason has picked up this habit where he likes to bury his toys now, and he's literally never done that. I don't know where where that came from, but it's a thing now. Oh, this is going away, all right? This is going away because it's fucking disgusting. Play with it tomorrow.
Check. There we go.
Okay, good boy. We'll play with it tomorrow. All right, let me just tweet us out really quick, and we could just bang through it. I shared a doc in the Discord thing with all the Nintendo. I made like a little bullet point list of all the Nintendo.
I can't really pull it up. You want to just email it to me, actually? Because I can't pull it up. Because I'm capping Discord. No, I'm actually no capping Discord. You no cap.
Oh. Yeah, hold on. I'll send it.
Dude, we have the fucking... I went to go pick up my suit immediately after work. Sat in fucking traffic for 45 minutes there. I get there. Everything fits great. And then I look down, and there's a fucking stain on the jacket. And I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me, man. Like,
That's
what else?
terrible.
Like, what else? What else is going to happen today?
Yeah. Is there anything else? Yeah, that's fucking blows. Hopefully they're gonna clean it for you.
They're not doing shit. I was like, hey, she walks over. She was like, so how is everything? I was like, everything fits great. There's a stain on the jacket. What are you gonna do about it? Because, dude, I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm at the end of my fucking rope today. I'm not fucking arguing with some old fucking lady who smokes 32 packs of cigs a fucking week. I'm not going to argue with you. What are you going to do about it? And she goes, oh, huh. And she just starts walking away, and I go, aren't you going to look at it? And she was like, I believe you. And I go, okay, so what are you going to do about it? And she was like, well, when's the wedding again? And I was like, Saturday. And she goes, the best we could do is reorder another one the same sizes. It should be here on Friday. And I was like, it should be? Huh? What the fuck do you think I'm going to go to my friend's wedding, be a groomsman in fucking in sweatpants? What the fuck? You out of your mind, lady?
What is this through? What is it? Is Men's Warehouse?
Men's Warehouse, yeah.
Dude, they're fucking trash.
Yeah.
They're fucking gobbo.
Like, what the fuck is this? Are you out of your fucking tree? Ugh.
That's fucking terrible. Jesus Christ.
But basically what they said was, they were like, hey, here's the deal. Keep the suit. We're going to reorder one anyway. And then see if you can get the stain out. If you can get the stain out, just keep that suit. Wear that on Saturday. But if you can't get the stain out, there's going to be another suit for you here on Friday. And I was like, can't you fucking do this? Like, what the fuck is this? And I just started laughing at the lady. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Is this not what is your job? What do you do here?
Yeah.
What the fuck is what is this?
Yeah. What would you say that you do here? Jesus Christ. Hold on, I'm trying to just tweet the thing out.
I look so fucking good in that suit, though. That's like, I gotta give him that. I look fucking good in it. If only there wasn't a fucking tiny... It looks like someone like dropped a dab of barbecue sauce right on the fucking side of it. And I was like, lady, come on. What the fuck? She was like, yeah, we can't do anything about it. And I was like, great. Get me a fucking new one for Friday. If I can't get the shit out by Friday, I'm gonna fucking kick down the door of this place.
We went to for the wedding that I was in. I see. Give me a second. For the wedding that I was in a couple months ago, we had to go to fucking Men's Warehouse, and it was. I got a shirt that was probably at where my watch is on my wrist, like fucking all the way down here.
Yeah.
And the jacket was like where my thumb is. And I was like, dude. So he goes, how's everything fit? I'm like, does it?
It doesn't.
You tell me. I'm just going to stand here and I'm going to hold my hands out like this and you tell me.
You're the professional. Goes, what's wrong? Yeah. What's wrong here?
Yeah. Meanwhile, the guy has like over-ear headphones on like this and basketball shorts and a t-shirt on. I'm like, what are you, just like the stock guy that's like trying to be off today? Because normally you guys at least have like some sort of ill-fitting dress shirt on. And he's like,
yeah, what are you, the warehouse guy? What is this?
Yeah, you're the warehouse part of Men's Warehouse. So he literally goes, yeah, looks pretty good to me. What do you think? And I go, I fucking hate it. This is actually the worst suit I've ever had on. And I was like, you know, and he's like, yeah, well, we can't get you new sizes because, you know, it's a rental, so we can't adjust this. And I says, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Look like just I'm wearing like a garbage bag to this wedding? You guys used to say, you're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it on the commercials. I fucking hate the way I look.
One of you fucking morons has put a barbecue stain on my jacket.
Yeah. Which one of you was eating chicken nuggets and barbecue sauce before I came in here?
If it was me, I wouldn't give a fuck, because at least I enjoyed those nuggies. But one of you fucking assholes did it.
Yeah, do it on your own time.
Yeah, do it on your own jacket.
Ridiculous. So,
it's
all right.
I'm going to see if my girlfriend can get it out for me tomorrow, because we have the rehearsal tomorrow. I'm
like so curious as to what that stain looks like. You have to send me a picture of it.
It's very curious. It's like you wouldn't.
What color is the jacket?
It's gray. If it wasn't gray, you wouldn't notice it. But also, you wouldn't notice it unless somebody pointed it out. But I'm not gonna dude, I paid like $200 for this fucking rental. You're not gonna give me a fucking jacket with a stain on it.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying, dude. I was like, well, it's been. Yeah, that was the same exact thing for me. I was like, this is like a $250 rental. And the guy, I was like, oh, the guy told me that I was going to have 2 dress shirts. He was like, yeah, you didn't pay for the extra dress shirt. And I was like, you know what? I'm glad. I didn't pay for the extra dress shirt.
Yeah, you would have fucked that up,
too. Fucking give me, yeah, you would have given me another shirt that was clearly fucking at Baby Gap. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I can't wait till they approach us someday with a fucking sponsorship deal, and I'm going to tell them to suck
just
my
go
fucking
beat
dick.
It. Yeah. Oh, give me just 1 second. Sorry. I found out that the certificate for the website expired, so the website's no longer secure. So if you go to the website, it says this website has viruses and isn't secure. Don't go to our website. So, super fucking fun.
Oh yeah, I remember that happened for like a couple of weeks beforehand.
Yeah, because when Chris initially set it up, he didn't set it up with the SSL certificate, and it must have expired for some reason. So it's only been for 2 days. I just realized it. So I went to go post a blog, and the thing doesn't even embed with the image and shit like that. So lots of fun. Anyway.
Yeah, I remember.
This episode of Not Another Gaming Podcast is brought to you by us on Patreon. Please give us your money. We're starving. We're all starving. And enjoy episode 302 of Not Another Gaming Podcast. Yo, welcome back to Not Another Gaming Podcast. It's your boy Papa Dom. Real short ad read. Just feeling a little, we've only got so much energy today. It's been a long day. Shout out Vin Diesel. Shout out Wiz Khalifa. We're just it's been a long week. And it's not even close to being over yet.
I saw a TikTok today that was so fucking hilarious. Have you ever seen the TikTok of the guy who contacts all the controversial companies with random emails?
Yes.
So he contacted Monat, the pyramid scheme.
Oh.
And he goes, hey, we just got a quote from Vin Diesel saying that the quote was like, Monat has helped me stay bald for my entire life, for my entire acting career. And it was just him going back and forth with Monat saying he was going to get legal counsel to get quotes from every bald actor in the industry.
Oh my God. That's unbelievable. That's
hilarious.
Unbelievable. I love that. That's just the little things that just get you going, I just realized I wasn't recording, so we're gonna just start this over.
What's up, guys? What's up, gamers? It's fucking. Let's go to bed.
Let's go to bed. But first, go to patreon.com/wickedgoodgaming because this episode of Not Another Gaming Podcast is brought to you by us on Patreon. That's right, patreon.com/wickedgoodgaming. Give us your money for as little as $1 and as much as $100, even more than that, maybe, if you want. And if it's more than that, you can just take my place on the show because I'm exhausted. But it's a great week. We're both exhausted. Chris is not here. We just couldn't even tell you where he is. It's episode 302 of Not Another Gaming Podcast. Have a great time. Here's the intro song. Yo, welcome back to the Gaming Podcast. We're back, episode 302. It's me and Bob. Chris is nowhere to be found, so we're here live, direct, and handsome. Bob, how you feeling?
Bro, what kind of a fucking loaded question is that?
You're right. You're right.
Don't even ask me these things. Also, Kyle M on YouTube said dish detergent, vinegar, and water might be able to get the stain out. I'll have my girlfriend do that because I'm not going to fuck up this jacket more than it's already fucked up. Shout out. Actually, I'm going to save this for Wicked Gaming Second. What's up, everybody? Doc Bob here. I'm ready to fucking hit the Tobin. Let's go.
Yeah, we're here, scuffed and buff. That is the name. That is the episode title.
Scuffed and buffed.
Scuffed and buff.
You know what I wouldn't mind? I wouldn't mind my head getting fucking buffed on the side of a fucking highway. On the side of the highway going 60 miles per hour, bro.
The bumper of a bus. So yeah, we're here. You know, we're barely alive, and but we're going to talk about video games on the internet. But before we do that, let's talk about our weekend. Let's do a little weekend recap. Bob, did you have any amount of fun this weekend? And if so, what did you do?
Yeah, I hung out with a lady this weekend. What the fuck? I'm trying to think. Yeah, hung out with the lady. Sunday, I golfed, and then I watched fucking 22 hours of football.
Nice.
That's about it. And then, hey, I won my first match of the season by a tie. Bench points. Let's go fucking bench points. Reg, we're not checking a beer today. Don't redeem any points today, guys. It's not happening. I'm too fucking tired. You get us next week when we're all fucking available. Today, not happening. I still love
it. I promise. I'll gun one for you next week. Remind us. Write it down.
What the fuck was I saying? Oh,
video games.
Yeah, what did I play this weekend? I beat Pokemon Gold.
Yep.
On my Retroid. Been playing Counter-Strike. What else? TFT, the new patch came out. I'm back in Diamond. I want to make the Masters grind, but the problem is it's really hard right now because they need to keep patching every week because every time they patch something, the three main biggest fucking carries in the game, every fucking player is trying to play that deck. So they try to patch, and then one of those three carries gets nerfed, and then they don't touch another here you have the 3 S tiers, and then you have 4 A tiers. So when they nerf one S tier comp, one of those A tiers goes up into the S tier and then somehow eclipses the S tiers. So nothing is fucking balanced anymore. And yeah, it's really fucking hard to climb right now. Unless you start abusing comps, which there's no fun in that.
Hey, Brian, thank you for the resub. Appreciate you.
My Steam Deck came in last week, so I've been trying to play some shit on that. I've been playing Vampire Survivors, catching up on all the updates on Vampire Survivors on my Steam Deck. I tried Hollow Knight, and I'm not huge on it right now. Maybe it's I'm going to say maybe it's better on mouse and keyboard, but I doubt it. Maybe it's better with an actual controller and not a Steam Deck, but I'm not huge on it right now. And then other than that, I started playing Inscription, which a lot of people in our community said was a fucking awesome game, and I agree. I finished, I think, the first act of Inscription. That game is fucking incredible. And I kind of just wish, I just got to the point, the second act, where things, really change, and I kind of wish it didn't. Reg, don't spoil anything for me, but I assume it's just as good as the first act, but the first act was fucking incredible. So we'll see. I've been playing some of that as well.
Love that. Yeah. So as for me, I took a little trip to New York. I was out in New York, visited one of my closest friends from high school who recently had a baby. and haven't had a chance to meet the little guy yet because A, he lives in New York, and B, we're like just getting out on the other side of a fucking global pandemic. So we haven't really had a whole lot of time to travel. So we did that, golfed a bunch out there with him, just hacked it up, had a couple of refreshments, came back home Sunday, was disappointed by my favorite real life football team, but want to know my big money league and my fantasy league. So feeling pretty good about that. And played some Destiny 2. Just been all over that. I've got 10 clears on the new raid. Still don't have the raid exotic. Kind of want to, bungee jump with dental floss, but I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Literally. See what I did there? Anyway, that was kind of it, I think. I don't think I played any more games. I've just been kind of on Destiny. You know what else I played was Kart Drift. What is it? Kart Rider Drift. It was like a playtest for this like Mario Kart inspired game by Nexon, and it's pretty good. I played the demo for it. This was actually like a week ago, and I
caught a body about a week ago. Fuck with us and then you tweak it, ho.
Tweaking, ho. I wish I had a hat to throw up in the air.
Oh, that's gonna be my walkout. That's gonna be my walkout song at the wedding.
Nice.
Whoever I'm walking down the aisle with that day, I already have it planned out. I don't give a fuck what their input is. They don't have a say in this. It's my choice. That's the song. We're walking out. We're gonna pretend to throw imaginary hats to each other. We're gonna grab them and we're gonna fucking hit the nastiest woe of all time, and then we're gonna walk.
Hey, that would be pretty good. That would be pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I think that hey, you're pretty lucky that you have the choice to like do, your own like intro song. Is everybody doing a different intro song?
Oh, I have no idea. This is my assumption. This is just my assumption. I don't know. The rehearsal's tomorrow. I won't know until tomorrow.
Okay.
That's if I could even go to the rehearsal tomorrow because I'm fucking buried in work.
But yeah, that was basically it for me. Kart Rider Drift is really good. I'm looking forward to the full release of that game. I'm not entirely sure if the full game is out yet, but it's good stuff.
You know what game I might play this afternoon?
What?
Is it dish soap or bleach?
Jesus Christ. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, that's a nice uplifting way to go into our first segment.
Guys, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know. Did you get the list that I sent you?
What did you send it to?
I sent it to your WGG email.
Oh my god, I just farted for like 6 seconds straight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, that was me yesterday. My wife made chili, and her chili's very good. But then she also was like, "Oh, I'm like dying for Taco Bell."
Chili and Taco Bell?
Yeah, man.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. Well, it was like this is a whole different. It's been a day.
I would have died.
Yeah. Well, these are separate meals.
Changes nothing.
Yeah, no, I know. But it was just a weird. It's been a weird thing.
I got the list open.
Word. So we have had a crazy gaming news week.
Oh my god! Another 6 seconds.
As of this recording, tomorrow is the Call of Duty Next showcase. However, the week has been pretty saturated in exciting gaming news. Earlier this week, we had the most recent Nintendo Direct, a full-fledged Nintendo Direct, and they announced like 20 new games, which is crazy. And then we also had the Sony State of Play, which was announced like that morning. They were like, "Hey, we're doing a showcase later today. Everybody tune in." I did not, but I got the recap for it, and there's been some exciting stuff. There was some pretty exciting stuff. I mean, the big news from the Nintendo Direct was the teaser trailer finally for the new Zelda title, the sequel to Breath of the Wild, which is officially titled Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, which is coming out May 12th. kind of stupid, but Breath of the Wild is a dumbass name too.
That's also a dumb fucking name.
There's not a single, like, when you think about it, like all the, like, the Minish Cap, Spirit Tracks.
Spirit Tracks is, it's fine. I think that's okay.
Wind Waker, somebody looks at a title, like, if we were like 30 when the Wind Waker came out, you're like, what the fuck is Wind Waker?
Yeah, most of them are just fucking stupid titles.
You know what I mean? So, that's what I'm thinking. I think, you know, they're all kind of dumb names, but
True.
Anywho, big stuff, and then they also announced Pikmin 4, which is coming out next year too. So, and I think we're getting a Kirby's Dream Land reboot or like remaster or remake or something like that. Kirby Return to Dreamland.
Sounds like fucking Nintendo.
Phenomenal title though. Really good stuff. So, and if everybody really quick could just go to, if you're in the chat right now, please go to wickedgoodgaming.com and just let me know if it works.
You can't. Oh,
no. Let me know if it works because I think I fixed it.
Okay. I was gonna say, wait, don't actually do it.
No, yeah, it's just like fucking, just viruses. No. Yeah, go to wickedgoodgaming.com. Just let me know if it works or if it comes up with an error.
It says no.
No?
No.
It doesn't work? Fucking works for me, dude.
Not yet. Maybe it takes time.
All right, well.
Maybe you just let all the fucking malware in. Who knows?
It says it's valid for 5 years now. So, oh wait, no, I think I need to go to I do a thing. I'm trying to make sure that, you know, our website works and that our livelihood is protected. Anyway, lots of great stuff. Anything on this list spark your interest? Anything that is particularly interesting or not interesting? All the shit at the bottom is like meh, but
I mean, Legend of Zelda, I'll play that no matter what. Pikmin 4, I feel like has a very niche community for it. Kirby, meh. Fire Emblem, I'm sure that game will sell. GoldenEye 007, as in like the N64 GoldenEye.
Yeah,
coming
like
to
they're
Switch.
adding it directly to. They're adding it directly to the Nintendo Switch Online service, and what's crazy about that is. What's fucking wild is it's also coming to Xbox Game Pass, but Game Pass is only local multiplayer. The only way to play GoldenEye 64 online is with Nintendo Switch Online. Like, first name in online multiplayer gaming, Nintendo, is now the exclusive way if you want to play the GoldenEye port online without using like an emulator or something like that. You got to do it through Nintendo Switch Online.
Who wants to play it anyway? It's outdated by 20 years. The game is outdated. Sorry, everybody who's a GoldenEye fan. It's unplayable now.
I mean, the game aged like milk, and nobody wants to admit this. Everybody wants to just like go down nostalgia highway, and that's totally fine. We can definitely do that. We can talk about GoldenEye 64. I feel like your memories of this game are going to betray you when you play this game.
Yeah, you're gonna ruin it. You're gonna ruin the memories for yourself by playing this game again. Just live on, play other games.
Just play something else.
Play something else.
And honestly, like I played a lot of GoldenEye when we were kids and stuff like that, and that was a lot of fun.
Well, we weren't kids
like,
in the same. I wasn't even alive when you were a kid.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. So like 30 years prior to Bob being alive, back in my day, we played a lot of GoldenEye, but like. You know, I don't know. I feel like I owned more than one video game, so I liked GoldenEye for what it was and stuff like that. I always thought Nightfire for PS2 was better.
I don't think I ever played that one.
Nightfire was good.
GoldenEye, why bother playing it in the year of our fucking demigod 2022? What is the point?
The year of our spaghetti monster.
Yeah.
You know.
The other N64 titles, those are playable. Those are playable games. Mario Party 1, 2,
Mario
3.
Party?
Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, playable. 1080 snowboarding, fucking classic. The other Theater Rhythm, Final Bar Line, pass. Octopath Traveler, I still need to play the first one. It Takes Two, that game's been out for fucking 6 years. Bayonetta 3, never played them. I'm skipping through a bunch.
Fatal Frame was supposed to... Fatal Frame having a... I thought that would... catch your eye. You weren't a Fatal Frame guy?
The last one that came out was supposed to be bad, and I think it was a Switch exclusive. It came out like 2 years ago, and I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be bad.
Yeah, it probably was bad.
My assumption is the IP went to a company that's just not taking care of it correctly, and it's this shit happens with all those horror IPs at some point anyway. They always go through that fucking cycle of trying to bring the title back because the IP, the name itself has value. But
it's like the same thing with horror movies. I feel like.
Oh yeah,
they just pass the buck to a bunch of different directors, and they're like, "Wow, he has a bold new vision for the franchise."
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
When 95% of them are just other scripts for other movies, and then they say, "Wait, we have to renew the IP for this fucking Hellraiser movie, so we're gonna make it Hellraiser 9, fucking Guantanamo Bay."
Yeah. So that is that's the Nintendo Direct in a nutshell. Stretch Yeti, thank you for the follow.
What are the Resident Evil Cloud games?
That's a good question. Let me take a look. Resident Evil Nintendo Direct. I think they're adding a bunch of those Resident Evil Cloud versions are coming to Nintendo Switch. So Village.
How the fuck is Village gonna play on a Switch?
What the fuck does a cloud version even mean? A series of cloud-based Resident Evil games have been announced for Nintendo Switch, and it covers the 4 most recent games in the mainline series. So
8,
the
7...
2 and 3 remakes.
Oh, 2 and 3, yeah.
8, 7, and then the 2 and 3 remakes. What does that mean though?
That
what
means
is a cloud?
You can't buy a physical copy. You're streaming the game to your Switch, which is
interesting. You would think that would have been a bigger announcement because they're like trying to do the xCloud thing.
I don't think. I mean, I would assume it's going to play poorly. I would assume it's very difficult to play a game like that on the Switch, let alone be able to stream it to the Switch.
Hey, you guys want a new console? Go fuck yourself. Use the internet.
Yeah, use the internet, everybody. Which is actually what Xbox is saying at this point.
Yeah. But I mean, we have a new... Yeah, use your TV, you dumbass.
You fucking moron.
Yeah, you bitch. You want 4K? You can't have it. Yeah, go get gigabit internet, broke ass.
Let me see that pay stub before you fucking sign up for Game Pass, bitch.
Hope your Switch is hardwired, you fucking broke bitch. Go get the Switch OLED version that actually has an Ethernet port in the dock. Why? Because fuck them. That's why.
Fuck you, asshole.
You piece of shit.
Piece of fucking.
Open up your wallet.
We started lacing Switch handles with crack.
What's it like being poor?
Losers.
Yeah, you fucking enjoy poverty,
bitch.
Hope you don't. I mean, that was an actual. All of that was actually an actual quote from Doug Bowser. That was actually an excerpt from the Nintendo Direct.
Wow, what a fucking. At least he tells it how he feels. I guess.
Yeah,
not holding anything back.
Those coastal elites, the Hollywood elite, they're really looking down on us poors.
Us fucking lowlies.
Yeah. Well, they already know they're talking to people. Like, I mean, chances are you probably already played these games if you wanted to play them. But it's like, hey, do you have a Switch and nothing else for some reason?
You fucking poor idiot.
Hope you have $500 laying around to pay for 2 gigabit internet a month. Just go play it on something else. Please go play it on something else. I don't know. I don't fucking know what to tell you guys. There was also a Ubisoft Forward, I think, was this week too, but I didn't pay attention to that because...
Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Really, who cares?
You don't care about the new Assassin's Creed games?
What? What did you just say to me?
So you're saying I shouldn't pull up the list of whatever got announced at Ubisoft Forward?
Who fucking cares? Go ahead, pull it up.
I mean, I don't know. What did you...
Hold on. Reg said it got rated adult only for actual gambling.
Yeah. Because, so there was a rumor that the new Assassin's Creed... Okay, so this is a rumor. Oh, this is a rumor. Because you know how Ubisoft is doing the NFTs? They have the Ubisoft NFT thing.
Again, who fucking cares?
Dude, well, this is what I'm saying. So we got, apparently, this was the rumor, is that it got, like, the ESRB, like, jumped the gun because apparently there was some confusion. Like, and they thought real money, like, gambling was going to be present in the game. Ubisoft said, no, it's not. they had it all wrong, but it got slapped with an AO rating right away because it was like you got to be 21 to gamble in most, I think, all states. So they were like,
good, regulate that shit. Seriously, fucking regulate
it. The only other game I think that had an AO rating was like, wasn't there like a Playboy video game where it was just like boobs the game for Xbox? It was like for the original Xbox.
I'm
List
trying
of
to think.
AO titles. There's got to be like 20 of them, maybe 20 games. Yeah, there's like not even.
Name some.
Manhunt 2 uncut version.
Yeah.
Playboy the Mansion.
Nice. Have a copy of that. Ooh, love
Hell
that.
Yeah. Leisure Suit Larry Magna Cum Laude uncut and uncensored from 2004, so you know the graphics are good.
Yeah, but but there's also been 32 other fucking Leisure Suit Larry games that have come out since then.
Yeah. The original versions of Manhunt 2, The Punisher, Outlast 2, and a game called Agony were supposed to have an AO rating, but they got shelved and like redone.
Yeah, Agony, I'm pretty sure, is just one of those games where you just walk around and murder innocent people the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what?
And also San Andreas almost had an AO rating because of the hot coffee thing.
Bet. You have any idea how many times I jerked off to that? Dozens.
Over under like
dozens.
18 times.
You know what game should have had an AO rating that never did?
What?
You remember the game State of Emergency?
Yeah.
That game was fucking brutal, dude.
That game was fucked up.
You just walked around fucking malls and murdered innocent people the whole time. That's all you. That was the game. That was the game.
Yep.
State of Emergency was the game. That was the game.
Oh yeah.
That was before people were soft.
Hope none of you libs are offended by this game.
Libs are offended by me playing video games where you just murder hundreds of people in a mall.
I think like Postal was supposed to have that too, but like I don't see that on. I don't know why because there's like also a brand new Postal game came out.
I have it. They sent me a code for it on Steam. I never played it.
I did not. It was like Postal 9, no regrets.
Yeah, Postal 4, no
regrets.
Like, but
hey, remember that?
The joke is there's no Postal 3. Get it?
No, I don't
There's
get it.
A Postal.
Yeah.
There's a Postal 2. And then there's Postal 4, no regrets.
Oh, they fucking killed it, dude. Oh, man.
I'm so fucking tired. I am so overtired right now.
Hey, you want to hear? You know what? Wait, listen to the name of the first like 5 AO games ever released, and you tell me.
Dick the game,
dude. It's literally that. The first game ever released.
Areola Inspector.
No, they're not even that creative. The Joy of Sex.
Oh.
1993 for the Philips CDI.
They should honestly hand that out at conventions to people because some of them need it.
1995, Crystal Fantasy, as well as Cyber Photographer, followed closely by All Nude Glamour.
Ooh, I'm going to look that up.
The name of the developer, you might ask? Mac Daddy Entertainment.
Are they still in business?
Unlikely. They don't even have a linked Wikipedia thing, so probably not. Ooh, wait. 1998, Wet, The Sexy Empire.
Ooh. I'm fucking... You're going to get me fucking acting up right now.
How did we get on this? Oh, yeah, that was Ubisoft Forward.
Yeah, exactly. Ubisoft Forward. Who fucking cares?
Dude, crazy stuff.
No, okay, bring up Ubisoft Forward. Tell me what the fuck is on the list.
All right. I gotta enter an age verification. Hold on.
Yeah, because it's an adult. I
gotta scroll. I gotta scroll into the 1800s. Hold on, wait. Here we go. Boom. I just lied to it and said I was born in 1990. Something about Brawlhalla.
Okay. Game's been out for 8 years.
Assassin's Creed Mirage is the new one. Yep. It takes place in 9th century Baghdad.
Okay.
Skull and Bones. More stuff on the pirate game.
Okay.
They were like, hey, you know how you guys like the goofy Sea of Thieves game because like there's not a whole lot to it and you could just like fuck around with your friends. What if we made a super overwhelming UI and put it on top of that and made everything way too detailed? So I think that's what Skull and Bones is going to be.
Would love that. Sounds fun. Thanks, Ubisoft.
Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope DLC starring Rayman.
Wow.
Yep. The Division Mobile.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Just Dance 2023.
Oh, doke. Haha.
All right. Okay. All right. Moving right along. I can't even like. My brain is trying so hard to like, just allocate the horsepower to like process this shit before I say it. Netflix Games, which is apparently a company that exists, is partnering with Ubisoft to release exclusive mobile games.
Wow.
Such as Assassin's Creed. That's the only title. That's the title.
Yeah.
That's
they're really paving the way for the video game industry, and
they are really
for that.
They're really doing it. They really need something else aside from Assassin's Creed. The Assassin's Creed game looks good, I think, and I used to love Assassin's Creed, but man,
yes. Don't care.
They need something else.
There's too much.
All right.
Those games are too fucking much.
So, not great so far. But I mean, I thought the Nintendo stuff was good. I mean, you got GoldenEye, you have a Kirby remake, which is awesome. Pikmin 4, I don't really care, but who knows? They're gonna make you play as like 6 people at once. Zelda, need it. Octopath Traveler, not crazy about it. And you know what I am excited for is that Tunic is finally coming to the Switch, and I heard that Tunic was awesome.
It's on Game Pass. Just play it on Game Pass. It's free.
True. I'm just like, being able to play it on the go,
You could stream it to a fucking phone.
You're right. Sony State of Play. We had Tekken 8.
Woo!
You care about Tekken. And then
Tekken 8, baby. Woohoo! Who fucking cares?
Are you so you're telling me that you're not stoked for Tekken 8? It's been an exhilarating news week, honestly. It's been really something else. Jay Hit is gonna shit his pants when he finds out about that.
Yeah, congratulations, you hit your fucking demographic, Jay.
Yeah. The fighting congregation in our Discord, which is Jay.
Yeah.
Is gonna just go nuts when they see that. Yakuza has a spinoff.
Okay, so
here we go. Hold on, wait.
Yakuza's been on my list for a while of a series.
I want to play those games. I do want to play those games.
A lot of them are on Game Pass, and that's definitely on my list of games to play.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to judge Yakuza until I play them because I've heard good things.
I think this one is either out or it's coming out, but it hasn't been released in the U.S. until now. So it's the Yakuza. It's like a spin-off series that's based around one character, I think, like a different character, like a different point of view from the game. So I've always been very interested in those games because I feel like they're kind of like martial arts movies and like they're a little on the goofy side, but are still like filled with action and stuff. Cog loves those games from ILP, so I'm gonna ask him about that. But there's also a million of those games.
Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy in Japan. There's a fucking thousand of them.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to check that out. But and then you can skip a couple of these no name shit. Team Ninja is releasing a new game called Rise of the Ronin, which is like a scrolling ARPG, a side-scrolling game. But when the fuck is the last time Team Ninja came out with anything?
They were at PAX a couple of years ago releasing a new game. I don't remember what it was though.
That was Ninja Gaiden. Was the Ninja Gaiden?
I don't think so.
0?
No.
Right?
No.
Ghost of Tsushima was Team Ninja?
They released something recently because I remember they were at PAX.
No, Ghost of Tsushima's Sucker Punch. But yeah, they were. I think they were doing like some sort of like indie things. But like Team Ninja, like 2 generations ago, was like the fucking the developer. Like the Ninja Gaiden was super popular.
I don't understand why those games are not that good.
Because they were hard. They were like
it didn't
it was like,
anything.
dude, these games are so fucking hard.
I don't care. I tried playing through it. It didn't do it for me.
Hey, one man's trash is another man's treasure, and then we got a new God of War Ragnarok trailer, which I heard was very good, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet.
I haven't watched it either. I'm at the point where I'm hands off for God of War at this point. I'm just going to play it when it comes out.
Yeah, because you already know.
I don't care.
Yeah, you already know it's going to be fucking fire.
You're not going to make me want to buy it more. It doesn't. Mm-hmm. I'm there. I'm at the point already. Yeah. You don't need to sell me on this anymore. And quite honestly, the more I'm going to see it, makes me want to play it less. So I'm going to avoid that.
Yeah, just let me have it. I need to get God of War 2018 on.
Oh my god.
On PC because it's on Steam. I got to get that.
Absolute masterpiece of a game. Just perfection. That game is perfection. Like literal perfection.
There was a take that I saw. This is like honestly like I couldn't believe this, like just how loud this was, and I can understand if like the game isn't for everybody, but and this guy's got a pretty good following. He said God of War 2018 has got to be the most overrated game of the last 10 years. Tried to replay it to get ready for the new one, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just not even going to bother with Ragnarok.
You want to know why? Okay. I could see why people would not enjoy the game on a second playthrough, because it loses the wonder. Like, you lose the astonishment of everything you see for the first time in that game. Because everything you see for the first time in that game, you're like, holy fucking shit. How did they make this game look this fucking good? Or like, holy shit. Like, why does the combat feel this incredible or this, like, smooth? Why does everything feel, like, so... Like, every hit feels weighted. Everything feels like it's... Like, there's a punch to it. But I can understand why playing through it for a second time, it loses that, like, tarnish over the top because you're not playing it for the first time. That's a game where you play it once and you don't ever have to play it again. Same thing with The Last of Us Part 1 and 2. Those are games you play once, you never have to play again.
Right. He followed this up with, I liked the series better when the story was just, this is the angriest guy who ever lived, and the combat was actually fun. Trying to make some dumb, over-the-top action game into something important, no thank you.
I don't fully disagree with that. That
is a take. That is a take.
Okay. I think he is 60% correct.
Okay.
I think if you put, like, in italics, the reason why I'm not enjoying it is because it lost that type of fucking sheen that it had the first time I played through. Like, that's why you're not enjoying it the second playthrough, because the first time you played it, you're playing a marvel, a video game marvel for the first time. Like, what's a game that you played for the first time and you were like, holy shit.
BioShock.
Has it ever felt like that ever after that?
It was a while when I played it the second time, and it was like, it's not fucking mind-blowing, but I will tell you, when I played the second one, I think that's why I wasn't as into it, because like it had lost its like luster for me. Like, Rapture as a city wasn't as cool and wasn't like as mysterious because like I was just here.
Yeah, you've seen it already.
Yeah. I will tell you, like, and this is how I felt with The Last of Us, and this is again a take, but I thought The Last of Us was kind of a slog in a lot of ways. And if I'm sitting there Googling how many chapters are in this game while I play it,
Ninja Gaiden. That's what I did with Ninja Gaiden. Yeah.
Like, I was 4 or 5 missions into The Last of Us or whatever the fuck, and I was like, how many like chapters are left in this game?
Yeah,
because I was like, all right, I want to know.
Part 2 goes on for a little too long as well.
Yeah.
Part 1 I think was okay because the story kept up. But part 2, it just dragged out for a very long time. But yeah, I think like 60% of his take is there's something to it. I'm not going to say this guy is a fucking visionary. He's changing the industry. But like some of the shit that he says has some fucking validity to it. I agree. I think like, I think there should be both. I think we should have God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok. And I think some other team should develop games that are similar to the original God of War trilogy. Like,
Yeah.
give me that all over again. Yeah. Remember the game Asura's Wrath from the old, like the Xbox 360 era?
Yes.
It's just a fucking demigod who punches things and screams for
Yeah.
6 hours, 8 hours, however long it is.
Yeah, it's great.
Do that. Make a God of War style game with that character, because that character is that. Like,
Right.
that's how it is. It's fucking anger incarnate. It's screaming incarnate. It's just raw energy and emotion.
I think I don't think I've really, like, you've had some takes on this show.
Yeah.
And last week, I believe it was last week, when you said, like, games need to be shorter.
100%.
I completely fucking agree. I like that. I've let that marinate for so long, and I just like sat there and I've just like thought about it. I never disagreed with it from the jump, because I completely fucking agree. I'm so done with open world games.
Yeah,
I am.
Yeah. And then not every single player game needs to be 22 to fucking 36 hours.
No, it's so fucking long. And even like Spider-Man, for example, I want to play Spider-Man so bad.
Awesome
I look at it
Awesome
every
game,
day. I look at it every fucking day. When I turn my PC on, it's right there on the little rotating thing on the Epic Game dashboard. But I just know that I'm going to have to dedicate the next 6 weeks of my life to playing that and only that, because I will get vacuumed into that game.
That game is fucking awesome, though.
Oh, yeah. I have not heard a bad thing about it, but I'm petrified of it because now I need to just get sucked into it and it's not going to let go. Don't get me wrong, that's perfect for Spider-Man because it's Spider-Man. You know, you should be able to just lose yourself in it and, you know, explore things and whatever. Like, even Octopath Traveler, I would love to play that game. It's a JRPG. I know it's going to take 60 hours to beat.
Yep.
And I know 12 hours into the game, I'm going to actually hit the title screen. And, you know, I just, give me a nice 6 to 8 hour, you know, cinematic, beautiful, like, what is God of War 2018 if I was just going to plow through the main story and not do the side stuff? Opening credits to final boss.
Hold on.
Because that strikes me as one of those games that's probably like a 12 to 15 hour game, like, because you can blow through like God of War
20 hours.
1, 2, and 3.
20 hours.
Right, that's not terrible. That's not that bad. I mean, that's still for me like.
I think I spent 40 on it doing a lot of the side quest stuff.
Right. Yeah, that's a lot. And I just, like, God of War 3, you can blow through in 8 hours or something. 6 hours, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, God of War 1 and 2, I think, took me 6 hours total.
Like I said, I don't fully disagree with that guy's take. I think I would like both. I would like the new form of God of War that we have, and then I would also like another developer to do something that fucking fully emulates the violent nature that was God of War 1 through 3.
Yeah.
With that type of combat, with that type of fucking energy and that fucking emotion, I would love for something like that. But it's not going to happen because we've grown into the fucking generation where it's like, if that fucking happens again, you're going to get our, like, here we fucking, I'm going to have to fucking say it. You're going to get articles of like, fucking, here we go. We're back in the early 2000s with angry male gamers fucking playing angry men screaming in video games. Bro, people just want to play video games.
Yeah.
That's it.
And, you know, we've said it a million times, like, as we get older, this might be like the old guy talking, but like, as we get older, we're going to have less and less time to actually like sit there and get sucked into a 9,000 hour experience. You know what was great? Mafia, the definitive edition. I played through it in 6 hours. It was like 12 chapters. It was beautiful. Like, little 20-minute missions, couple little driving in between. Jay Hit, thank you for the sub. Your ears must have been ringing.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Nice little self-contained. It was over when it was over. Great cinematic experience. Lots of great storytelling. A lot of good quotes. And Mafia 2, same exact thing. I've played it before. I know exactly how long it is. It'll take me 12 hours at the most if I go and collect absolutely everything in the game. And it's a great story of like the golden age of organized crime. Mafia 3, I haven't played, but I know for a fact that it's more open world.
Yeah.
There's more shit to do. It's just more saturated. And I'm like, I want to get there. I want to experience it. I heard it was awesome. I know they're coming out with the fourth one, but fuck.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say there was a bad take on Twitter, and it was the guy saying if you play video games for an extended duration, you have depression.
Oh, but there is. Hey, we can talk about that. We could just dive right into that because I also wanted to talk about that.
Buddy, let me tell you something. You could have both.
Yeah. You could, yeah.
It could be both.
You know that what is it? The it's from like Parks and Rec, I think, where the guy is like, could a depressed person do this? And it's like the little thing, but I want to just put my like World of Warcraft /played over it.
Oh yeah.
But like, yeah, so for those who are uninitiated, DJ Vlad, who he has a YouTube channel. I don't know if he like DJs anymore, but his like he does like interviews with rappers and stuff, and they go on his channel and like tell on themselves.
Cool.
And like
that's what a cool thing to do.
You know, but yeah, DJ Vlad, who is a self-proclaimed lifelong gamer, said that let me get the exact quote here. The tweet got 10 million impressions, and he was like, I really wasn't expecting to like stir the pot like this, but and then he pinned the tweet, so like clearly you're trying to get more spotlight on it. But yeah, so he said, as an adult, playing video games for long periods of time is a form of depression. If you don't believe me, ask yourself this. Think about the 100 greatest moments of your life. Do any of these moments include video games? Probably not, and this comes from a lifetime gamer.
100 most?
The 100 greatest moments of your life. Do any of these moments include video games? Yes. Probably not.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. 100% they do.
Not for DJ Vlad, they don't.
Well, DJ Vlad should fucking jerk off more. I don't know what to tell you.
Should play better video games.
Yeah, play better video games.
If you're not good at video games, just say that.
True. If you suck at video games, that could have been the tweet instead.
Have you tried getting good?
True.
Do you even
have RGB in your keyboard?
That's what I'm saying, dude. So then somebody goes, there's a bajillion replies, right? And then he doubled down on it and said, for everybody in the comments claiming that some of the greatest moments in their lives come from gaming, you are truly letting life pass you by. Which is the dumb, like like the first, you could extrapolate something from the first thing.
Yeah, doubling down doesn't help in that circumstance.
Doubling down on it and being like, were these the 100, like, think about the 100 greatest moments of your life. Do any of these moments include video games? Probably not. And even if it does, no, they aren't. Like, you're not even really leaving any room for discussion there. And then somebody said, I'm trying to find the fucking reply.
I guarantee someone says, like, I met my wife on WoW.
Yeah, right.
Like,
right. Somebody probably has replied out of the bajillions of replies that there are, like, I recently introduced my son to my favorite game. Let's say like World of Warcraft or StarCraft or Destiny or even Mario. I played Zelda with my son for the first time and shared something that I grew up playing. So yeah, that was seeing his face.
Hey!
You're fucking bullshit.
You and your son depressed. You're depressed.
Congratulations on your son's juvenile depression.
I'm calling the fucking authorities because you're both depressed. Shut up, DJ Vlad.
So then somebody retweets it with the kid, the kid with the recorder playing COD, and he was like, "If this isn't art, I don't know what is." And puts it right there. And then somebody else said something to the effect of, there was like so many artists and musicians or whatever who were like on record being like insanely depressed, and their outlet was creating music or art or whatever. And he said, yeah, but those are artists creating art. A gamer produces nothing. Which then spawned a whole different chain of replies. Like Justin Wong retweeted it with his like the like Evo moment 25 or whatever, where he does like the super parry.
Actual history.
And then somebody retweeted it with the girl who's like, the aliens are leaving. The aliens aren't contacting us. Like, do you really need anybody else? And he's like, yeah, this is the definition of art. Like, explain this shit then. So, I mean, we can all universally agree that this is just a complete fucking horseshit take, right?
Hey, these things don't have to be mutually inclusive. I
Right.
could be depressed and play a lot of video games.
Yeah. Duh.
I could separate those two. I could be depressed and go to the gym all the time. I could be not depressed and play a lot of video games. There are fucking different. There's different avenues here, guys.
Somebody goes, "This man has never beaten Sekiro. What a loser."
I've also never beaten Sekiro because I don't like that game. It's too far away from the Dark Souls formula for me.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of I don't know. The amount of shit here is just somebody clearly never had LAN parties with his friends.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I mean, there's a million replies we could go through with a fine-tooth comb, but like this is just one of the most loud and wrong takes I've ever heard in my entire life. I don't know why he decided to go on Twitter on September 11th and just tweet something that's going to make people even more upset.
I think there's I don't know. I think there's I'm not agreeing with him, but I think there is science behind it. I think there's science behind both sides of the argument where it's like people who play more video games can be more depressed. It's a coping mechanism for depression. But then there's also other sides of the argument that say it's a good form of coping when it comes to depression.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't phrase it like that. He
no,
just
exactly.
Says,
but that's his point.
Of video games,
yes.
You are depressed.
Yes,
that's it.
That's the problem with the way he worded it. It's not like he picked a side to it. He just said, this is this, so you are this.
Yeah, you are depressed and you don't even know it if you play a lot of video games.
Yeah.
And then he goes like, oh, well, by the way, this doesn't apply to people who have turned gaming into a career. How the fuck does it not? What if you were depressed and you played a shitload of video games, realized that you had a great audience and were really good at it, and decided to share it with the world, and that has helped you cope? Like, there's just so much, the takes are too much. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, you go and try to diagnose the 80 bajillion people that play video games annually in a $200 billion industry a year. Like, it's just a little silly.
Yeah, that's a wide net for it's a wide net you're casting right there, by the way. Yeah,
I mean, if we're talking about the person who exclusively does not go outside and touch grass or feel the sun on their face and has locked themselves in a basement and plays video games 15 hours a day.
What are you trying to say?
I am not pointing fingers.
What are you trying to say?
You can't see my hands, so I'm not pointing fingers. But, okay. If you say, hey, but then why even say that? Because they probably know. Like,
let them fucking deal with their own shit. You're not their fucking therapist. What the fuck are you? You're not doing anything fucking beneficial for these people. What is your tweet doing to help? It's not.
Way to be productive.
It's not. It's doing nothing. You're just putting a target on your fucking forehead for fucking clicks.
Yeah, so enjoy he got over 10 million impressions, so he got exactly what he wanted.
Congratulations. Nobody cares. Nobody. This made you less likable.
Nobody cares. All right, let's listen to some voicemails because I care about those. Boston
said Vlad is the worst culture vulture. That guy stinks. Fuck Vlad. All my homies hate Vlad. All my online homies hate Vlad.
All my e-homies.
All my e-homies
we don't have any,
Vlad.
We don't have any voicemails, so let's land the train.
Boom.
Big shout out to everybody in the chats. Big shout out to Chris, wherever you are. Hope that you're doing great. And big shout out to I played with a group of dads on Destiny 2 earlier this week. I played with a group of I had like an hour for lunch, and I was like, man, I really want to bang out this encounter in Destiny, but I need to go on like the app and find like a looking for group thing. And it was literally all British dads with their babies.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So I just found it and I didn't know this before I invited them. And then all of a sudden it's just British accents everywhere. And I hear like kids crying and talking and like wives yelling.
Yeah. When I was doing the Die Rise Easter egg, when we were trying to world first the Die Rise Easter egg, it was me and 3 Brits.
Yeah, dude. So they go, oh yeah, like, afternoon, doing that, and
Oi,
they're all talking about.
Oi, bruv, we finna do some Destiny.
So they're talking like, and they're giving each other fatherly advice. They're talking about feeding kids and changing. One of them had to go change a diaper in between.
Oi,
wipes.
what did you feed your spawn today? Beans on toast.
Yeah, he said one of his kids was taking a kit, which I think is a nap.
What?
I think it something like that. What's a English word for nap?
Who cares?
I swear to God, there was like there was all kinds of kip, a kip. Yeah, he's having himself a kip. I was like, I don't know what that. You're saying a lot of things here. Can we just kill the boss so I can not get my exotic weapon? Thank you.
Nice.
But shout out to those guys. I hope they're having a great morning. Right now,
I hope they're
on the
really
other side of the
enjoying
pond,
those beans on toast.
enjoying those beans on toast. It was one of those things where when we talk about great moments in gaming and stuff like that, I'm like, they don't
exist. It's all depression.
Yeah, they don't exist because I have crippling depression. But getting on a group randomly and being thrust into this group of random guys from the other side of the world who all just happen to be dads, and they start talking about their kids and like one of them has to go like change a diaper, and they're like roasting each. No, 5 completely random people. We're not in a party together. I just ended up somehow involved with this thing, getting match made with these people, and that was hilarious. They all were. I don't know, something like that. Just only in video games can you experience something like this.
Yeah,
so
it's a shame.
Shout out to those guys.
It's a shame they're all violently.
It's
depressed.
a shame that they're all depressed.
It's a real
shame that they're all depressed.
Sounds like it would have been an awesome moment to tell your future children if everybody wasn't violently depressed.
Yeah, I'd be too depressed to even think about it.
Exactly.
I'm depressed just thinking about it, honestly. But yeah, big shout out to them.
I'm double depressed right now.
100%. What about you? You got anything?
Yeah, big Wicked Gaming suck it to Men's Warehouse who can't keep a fucking jacket clean. You fucking idiots. What the fuck is wrong with you?
We're gonna get like a Men's Warehouse corporate rep who calls us and goes,
call me directly, bitch. I'll fucking talk to you. I don't give a fuck. You guys are fucking idiots. Handle your shit with care, you fucking morons. Jesus Christ, what is your job? What is your job?
Not good, man. All right, well, hey, that was it for Not Another Gaming Podcast. Please go to patreon.com/wickedgoodgaming and give us your money and support the show. We would really appreciate it. Until next time, I'm Dom, he's Bob, Chris is somewhere, and we love you so much. We'll see you next week.
Bye.